name's Jacob Pay, and I do apologize for not posting this past month. I have actually made about 3 or 4 videos that I just wasn't happy about. But on to lighter news. This video is going to have 3 points, and those 3 points are, I got my little rough draft here. Christmas traditions. Me and Bashful were talking about some things that we wanted to do for our Christmas traditions, since me and her finally have living together. Don't exactly have a place just yet, but we should in the next month or so. And then after that, we're going to talk about the trip from Mississippi to Missouri, because I promised y'all that I would vlog the entire trip, which technically I did. We did get 2 or 3 clips. They were only about 30-second clips, and they were just terrible because we were moving. We only stopped twice on the entire trip because apparently my car has better gas mileage on the road than just driving around town. And after that, we are going to discuss December goals, which I'm going to try to make monthly goals, if not in a video, on one of my social media links, which will be listed in the description down below. So anyways, let's get started on this video. For Christmas traditions, my first thing on that is the only actual Christmas tradition that I can actually remember right off the back since I was a kid is we would go to my grandparents' house every year and open up gifts there. We would have breakfast, and during lunch we'd have like finger foods and stuff. Then we'd have a big dinner afterwards, and we'd just spend the entire day over there. The week before or something, we would go over there and we'd decorate the tree and stuff and wrap gifts and put them underneath the tree. So it's really nice, and it is something that I haven't did in the past 4 years because I was in Mississippi, but I do hope to participate in this year, and I get to bring Bashful with me, so hopefully she'll enjoy that tradition. But since me and her are looking for our own place, we wanted to start our own little family traditions with our own little family, which if you want to see our little family, it'll be posted on one of my social medias, if not all of them. I try to keep all of them having the same stuff unless I'm doing like a contest or something, or social media search, whatever you want to call it, for comments, clickbait, stuff like that. But anyways, those traditions are, our dogs are like our kids, because we do want kids in the future, but we are just not set up financially for them, mentally or physically. So our kids are our dogs right now, and right now that is enough for us because we can barely keep up with them. So we want to give our dogs gifts because those are like our kids. And I know her dog, Doodles, likes squeaky toys. Anything that squeaks. My dog likes blankets, pillows, dog beds, just stuff like that, the entire 9 yards. She likes to just lounge around, get pets, and all cute and stuff. But anyways, the second tradition that me and her discussed is gifts underneath the tree. Which I know that sounds weird and stuff, and it's like, why wouldn't you put gifts underneath your tree? Well, I moved in with them their last Christmas, so I know firsthand, with 5 to 6 dogs at one time that are still in training mode, you can't put gifts underneath the tree. And most of the time, your tree has to be on like a pedestal or something. So they've always had dogs, and lots of dogs. So she's never really got to experience gifts underneath the tree. So we got a few gifts right now that we went out and bought for some people. So yeah. Oh, and if y'all like the tree, comment and tell Bashful that she did a good job, because the only thing I did was put up the tree. I let her do her decorating skills. So if you want to go up the tree and then back down to me, you can. So yeah. it's all glittery, and I don't like glitter, so I try not to touch the tree. But anyways, and the last but not least tradition that I think every family should do is movies the night before Christmas. Like, just Christmas movies. It's something that I used to do all the time as a kid. I would just huddle up in my room with blankets and pillows and like 2 or 3 bags of popcorn with Bella. And I would just turn on my Wii, and it was back whenever Netflix first got on the Wii. And it was so exciting because, you know, I had Netflix in my room, and I would just watch Christmas movies. And that is actually the last tradition on our tradition list. So now it is time to talk about the trip from Mississippi. Well, anyways, just gotta touch up on that real quick. The first thing we did was we got up around 6 in the morning and we said our goodbyes. We said goodbye to Bashful's family first, because at the time we were staying with her family. And then we drove over to my mom's house and said goodbye to my mom, my little sister, had our little cry fest from both families. That took about 10 minutes each. And well, anyways, we finally got on the road around 6:30. Now, Mississippi was the longest drive to get to the state line for Tennessee. But it was the easiest drive. The entire trip. It was just straight road. Very minimal turns, very minimal hills. Now, Tennessee, as soon as we got in Tennessee, it was nothing but exits. And the second you blinked, you were out of Tennessee. Because we went up and then went through the corner of Tennessee. So it was like, take this exit, take that exit, take this exit, you're in Arkansas. Now, Arkansas was, half of it was like the Mississippi roads, to where it was just like straight driving, until you got up till you were about 45 minutes to an hour from the Missouri state line. And then it started going hills and twists and turns, and it was terrible. We had the U-Haul on the back of our small little SUV, and there's times to where I thought we were going to lose the U-Haul. And it was terrible. And that was actually one of the vlog videos that we did, was just like, look at the U-Haul shaking violently back and forth. And it was terrible. Like, we would finally get up to the speed limit, and then we would have to slow back down till about 20. And then we would speed a little bit back up and get to about 50. And then it would start shaking again, so we'd slow back down. And then Missouri. Missouri was worse. Because Missouri, you got into the valleys, then right back up, then around the mountain, and back down, and that one was the one that Bashful was just like, if this is how the roads are in town, I will be moving back in with my mother. Because it was terrible. Luckily, there's only 2 turns in this entire town, and there's only 1 stoplight. It is a very small town. We have a Walmart. That's it. A Walmart. Well, anyways, we got to my dad's around 5:30 p.m. So we left 6:30 a.m., got here around 5:30 p.m. We made a 11-hour trip, and in my little side notes, I put 10 out of 10, would not do again. At least not with the U-Haul. The drive itself is actually very easy. It was Tennessee, I say it's exit upon exit upon exit, but it's not really. It's, as soon as you get in Tennessee, you look for 1 exit, but you pass about 10 exits. So it's just driving in the middle lane until you see your exit. And that's it. So you go from one highway to the next highway, and then you're good. So we will be making this trip back again in May for Bashful's brother's high school graduation, so we might vlog that trip to and from. We'll just have to see how it works out and all. And, well, anyways, December goals, last point of this video, and I do apologize for random rambling. I try not to ramble, that's why most of these videos never get put up. But anyways, December goals, me and Bashful were talking about things that we want to better about ourselves and just goals in general. So, we made a deal last night about not eating out again. So, for lunch, instead of going and getting something to eat, we made sandwiches. They were good sandwiches. But I wanted fries. So first point is eat right, eating healthier. Second point is start walking a lot more, because I found the most walking I will do is around the shop at work, and that's it. And most of the time I sit at a desk the entire time, just online ordering parts and editing the website, and that's about it. And the third but not least is try to better my appearance a little bit more, because and it's not just like personal appearance, I found sometimes I'll just throw on a random t-shirt and some jeans that have holes in them to go to work. It is a family-owned business, but it's like one of those that you still want to look good in. Like, you don't want to wear dirty jeans and like a dirty shirt too. And I found that I'm really lazy, that sometimes I will wear a shirt, the shirt that I wore to bed to work. Like, it'll be clean, like, I'll come home and I'll shower and I'll put on that shirt, then I'll go to bed, but it'll be all wrinkly and stuff. So, I'm going to try to better my appearance a little bit. But anyways, that is all I have for this video, so if you have anything else that you would like to add, please comment down below. You can also post to my social medias about videos that you want to see in the future. Now, there is a video that I will be doing soon with one of my friends. It is going to be a Minecraft-based video on the PS4 system. So if you have a PS4, I will drop my username down below in the description so y'all can add me as a friend. But we are going to have a build challenge, and if you want us to build something in particular, comment that down below and we will try to get it happening. Anyways, like and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and we are good.